Alexander had always been the kind of man who smiled through everything. Stress, deadlines, exhaustion, he simply brushed them aside and said, "I'm fine." He believed that as long as he could move, breathe, and keep working, nothing was wrong. At 35, he also believed one thing strongly, that heart attacks only happen to older people. In his mind, heart disease belonged to the elderly, not to someone young and active like him. So when strange symptoms began to appear, Alexander ignored them. It started with a strange heaviness in the middle of his chest. Not sharp pain, just pressure. Then came tiredness that didn't match his age. Some days, climbing a flight of stairs left him breathing harder than usual. Occasionally, he felt discomfort spreading to his left arm or jaw, but again he told himself, "It's nothing. I just need to rest." Denial spoke loudly. His body whispered gently. And he chose denial. There was also someone in Alexander's life who made things worse. His longtime friend, Raymond. Raymond loved heavy eating, late-night drinking, and stressful business adventures. Whenever Alexander tried to rest, Raymond mocked him. "Stop acting old. You're young. Enjoy life." And Alexander, not wanting to look weak, followed along. Fast food, no sleep, too much salt, too much pressure, and no time for himself. As the days went by, the signs grew clearer. Sweating episodes he couldn't explain. Short breaths after simple activities. A sense of fullness in his chest that came and went. He dismissed each one, convincing himself that he was simply stressed or tired. But the truth was more dangerous. Alexander was experiencing warning signs of a heart attack, medically called a myocardial infarction. A myocardial infarction happens when blood flow to part of the heart is suddenly blocked, usually by cholesterol buildup or a clot. When blood can't reach that part of the heart muscle begins to die because it isn't getting enough oxygen. And without quick treatment, it can be fatal. One evening, everything changed. Alexander was sitting alone in his living room when a crushing pressure hit the center of his chest. This time, it wasn't mild. It felt like a heavy weight pressing down on him. The pain spread to his shoulder, his left arm, and then his jaw. Cold sweat poured down his face. His breathing became shallow. His hands trembled. A wave of fear rose inside him, a fear he had never felt before. He tried to stand, but his legs felt weak. He grabbed his phone and called his neighbor, Mrs. Abney, who rushed in, saw his condition, and immediately called for emergency help. At the hospital, the doctor looked at him and said, "Alexander, you just had a myocardial infarction, a heart attack. And you are very lucky to still be alive." Those words hit him harder than the pain. He whispered, "But I'm too young." "How?" The doctor calmly replied, "Heart attacks are no longer only for the aged. Stress, poor diet, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, too much salt, lack of exercise, lack of sleep, these affect young people now more than ever. Many of our heart attack patients are in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. As Alexander recovered in the hospital bed, he listened carefully as the cardiologist explained everything he had ignored. The risk factors were clear: uncontrolled stress, too much salt, fatty foods, fast food, lack of exercise, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, smoking or alcohol, family history, little or no sleep, and most of all, ignoring symptoms. He also learned the complications he narrowly escaped: heart failure, permanent heart muscle damage, dangerous heart rhythms, disability, and sudden cardiac death. A shiver ran through him. His denial had almost cost him everything: his life, his future, his dreams. During recovery, Raymond visited him. Instead of offering support, he laughed when he saw Alexander's medications and diet plan. "So now you're eating like an old man? You're letting fear control you," he mocked. And in that moment, Alexander realized something profound. Not everyone you keep close is helping you live. Not everyone you call a friend truly cares about your well-being. Some people push you deeper into harm without even knowing it. And sometimes, the people you lose are not losses at all. They are release, they are protection, they are escape. For the first time, Alexander saw clearly. He didn't get angry. He simply chose peace. He gently let that friendship go. His healing demanded it. His future demanded it. His heart demanded it. After leaving the hospital, Alexander embraced a new life. He changed the way he ate: less salt, healthier meals, fewer oily foods. He started walking every morning. He reduced stress wherever he could. He learned to say no without guilt. He monitored his blood pressure regularly. He slept at least 7 hours each night. He took his medications faithfully. And he surrounded himself with people who valued peace, health, and growth. And something powerful happened. The more he protected his health, the more his life transformed. His mind became clearer. His energy returned. His spirit felt lighter. His heart grew stronger, physically and emotionally. Alexander realized the truth. Losing some people is not a loss. It is freedom. It is healing. It is survival. His near-death experience taught him that heart attacks, myocardial infarctions, are real, dangerous, and can affect anyone, young or old. And the greatest danger is ignoring the signs. Denial delays healing. Acceptance saves lives. And sometimes, the first step towards saving your life is letting go of the people who don't care if you lose it. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Sometimes, losing them is the beginning of truly living.